You know why cats are better than dogs? This is how you house train a cat. Done. You don't have to explain it to them. Unlike dogs, they get it the first time. Hey, there's people waiting to use that. Next time, put the lid down. Training a dog to go outside takes patience and a little professional advice from Dr. Kathy Berge, a veterinarian here at All Pets Hospital in Des Moines, Iowa.
Hi there, I'm Dr. Berge, and this is my dog Garbo. We're here to talk about housebreaking today. So Garbo is a really good dog, and she was really a pain to housebreak. When she was little, she had a really bad virus called canine parvovirus. It made her pee and poop all over the kitchen, so that made it really hard to get her house broken. So I understand where you're coming from. Housebreaking your dog is really tough, can be really a pain and really difficult. Don't give up. Just make sure you really keep working with your puppies. They'll get that eventually. Always talk to your veterinarian about your housebreaking issues, because housebreaking, they can help you with some suggestions. Sometimes housebreaking issues are related to medical problems, and sometimes it's just that you need a little bit more structure in your life, need a little more control. Your veterinarian can often give you some really good ideas on what to do and how to change things to make it easier for both you and your pet. We like crate training for puppies. Crates are really nice. They look like a cage, but really the dog thinks of them as their bedroom. And what you want to provide for your puppy in the crate is you want to provide a blanket or a bed and something to chew on. No food or water in the crate, because the food and water may make them have to go to the bathroom. If they have a meal or they get a drink, they might have to go to the bathroom right after that. And so leaving no food or water in the crate is best, because then you're going to have less accidents actually in that crate. Puppies really want to keep their crate clean and dry. And they can hold it usually for about an hour for every month of life. So if you have a 4-month-old puppy, they should be able to hold it without having an accident in the crate for about four hours out of the day. If you work an 8-hour day and you have a 4-month-old puppy, be sure to run home during the middle of the day to get it out of the crate, maybe give a little lunch, a little drink, play with the puppy a little bit, and then it can go back in the crate for the afternoon. So one of the things that's really important with housebreaking as well is structure. Dogs, in particular puppies, do best if we have a really set schedule. And having a set schedule is really nice, because for that, the puppy will then know when we've got to go to the bathroom, when we get up, when we have breakfast, when we have lunch, when we have dinner, and when we go out for our bathroom breaks. So the more structured person you are and the more you're paying attention, the easier housebreaking is for you. I'm not a very structured person, so during the day when I'm home, a lot of times things will happen a little bit differently, which makes it a little bit difficult for me to housebreak my dogs, because I don't always want to get up at the same time. I don't want to go out at the same time. So there are some difficulties with that, with just personality. If you're a person who's really paying attention and has a really set schedule, then you can get your dog housebroken usually in a matter of weeks. But dogs usually aren't very reliable as far as their housebreaking for usually about a year. And Garbo, it probably even took longer than that, frankly. So Bernese Mountain Dogs like Garbo generally are easy to housebreak. It's just that I'm not very good at it. So I understand where you're coming from if you're having trouble with housebreaking your dog. The other thing that's really important to know is that positive reinforcement, petting, and treats like I'm doing with Garbo, that's really what we need to do when we're housebreaking our puppies. Really, punishment doesn't work. It's not very helpful. It just makes your dog get anxious. And many dogs, and cats especially, if they get corrected for housebreaking accidents, they become more anxious. And anxiety can increase the number of accidents we have. With some puppies, they'll piddle whenever you correct them. So that kind of is, kind of defeats the purpose of the housebreaking, when they're peeing when you pet them. And also with kitties, if they get some negative reinforcers, a lot of times that will increase their anxiety. They will tend to not use the litter box even more than they did before then. Be sure and talk to your veterinarian about spaying and neutering your pet. If your pet is not spayed or neutered, it makes it more difficult for housebreaking. Some of our male dogs really scent mark around the house if they're not neutered, and life is going to be a lot easier if they're neutered. Your veterinarian is going to have a specific time that you should spay the pet, and you can talk to them more about the details of that surgery. So spaying and neutering is really best, makes life easier for everyone. There's a lot less hormones in play, and it keeps your dog on a more even keel. And that's our pet tip for today. Visit Garbo and me at All Pets Hospital in Des Moines, Iowa.
Okay, you ready? Let's show those dogs up. Ready? Fetch. Okay. Go get it. All Pets Hospital is located at 1330 2nd Avenue in Des Moines and in the Des Moines East Village at 328 East 6th Street. Call us at 515-262-8535. Learn more about All Pets Hospital on Facebook or at all-petshospital.com.